Hello, everybody. I've been working on something for the past couple of days. And working with Unreal Engine often feels like stepping in a wide open field in early spring. You walk with a clear mind, thinking you'll paint a few ideas, drop a couple of nice assets, and everything will grow the way you intend. But the moment you bring in a fab pack you purchase for your money, something else comes through the gate. Not just the asset you wanted, but a tale of things hidden behind it. Test levels, demo blueprints, I don't know, oversized textures, forgotten materials, and the old baggage someone packed inside the crate without telling you. And you suddenly look at your project and realize that, oh hell, I added one rifle, or one rock, like, like we are doing this now. And somehow 92 extra assets came with it. Each one taking memory, shader time, disk space, and then Tom Sweeney suddenly says, okay, that's not the Unreal Engine, and it's true. Those are the developers who are not thinking about the optimizing your projects before release. And the absence of asset audit is one of the reasons for that. Because when you suddenly look at your project, you realize that this one rifle, it's taking the memory, shader time, the disk space. Those are small things, but small things gather like a dust in the corners of the workshop, and before you know, it's the place itself. It feels cluttered and heavy. So for my own use, just because I was optimizing multiple projects and game projects for Oculus Quest and for the PC for Windows, I realized that I'm lacking a tool, so I created the Asset Auditor Pro to help me with that. I built Asset Auditor Pro because one day it finally hit me. Ordering a project begins the same way that the order in my life, and it's the simple ability to see what's truly there. So this tool, it doesn't preach, it doesn't delete anything, it simply shows you the truth of your project, which assets actually serve your game, which ones are just taking up space, quietly hitchhiking your content folder. So here is a nearly empty map. Yep, that's I just created this simple project to show you how much trouble you can get with just importing the assets from Fab or from any other source. Nothing out on it, clean and honest. And now I imported two just random packs from Fab I purchased for prototyping long time ago. I didn't touch anything inside those packs, and it looks like that, yeah. So the packs, they brought the demo maps of its own, and that demo map, it pulled almost hundreds assets into my project. So the Asset Auditor here, Pro is here just for those packs not to be able to hide it. So you open the window and say, okay, here, take a look. Let's take a look. This is what's really happening inside your project. These things came with the asset packs, yep, and all of them they're used. I can see the maps where they're used. I can see how many assets are there. I can see how many errors are there in those asset packs. So I got lots of problems with these textures. So this one, for example, the normal map, yeah, it should use BC5 or DXT5, yeah, but this one is completely different formal. It will cost me something when I will release. So this normal map, it has no meep maps either, and it's quite big, and lots of, you see this container yard pack, lots of textures. Yeah, here is the static mesh. I can filter it for the static meshes only. And I see that This asset, it doesn't have any lot, yeah, and it has 179,000 triangles, no nanites, yeah. So my auditor tool will tell me, okay, man, just consider optimization or nanite for this one, or just at least build LODs. This one is my testing mesh. Yeah, it says, oh mate, this one is critical. You have lots of errors, and it's very easy to use this for me. So I can double click here. It will bring me the editor window. It will point to that asset in the content editor, and I see, okay, I will just turn on the nanite, and the problem will be solved here with that exact asset. I built lots of analyzers inside this tool, so it analyzes the textures, it analyzes the meshes. Yeah, that one is heavy. It takes lots of time. So, but that is the problem with all those fab packs. You just import hundreds of problems with them. Yeah. And my tool, this Asset Auditor Pro, it helps you to find these problems. To see, okay, we have, yeah, generation mesh distance field is disabled. I'd better turn it on here. And I see it. If you're working in a team, like I am working in a team, for example, yeah, I have a beautiful, easy button, so I can check this filter up here, and I will say, okay, these are all the problems I have, but I'm the developer. I'm not going to solve all of them. Yeah, but we have to create Jira ticket for that. So I will export this to CSV. Yeah, and it says that, okay, we will save this file somewhere. Just let me open the right folder, not to show you all the secrets I have here. So here it is, yeah, the saved, the asset audit, and I got this one. So, yep. So I can just attach it to Jira ticket, and someone will see the errors and the recommendations from the asset auditing tool, and you can just simply fix that. There are lots of analyzers behind this, all this stuff. Lots of types of errors are included into the analyzers. So the major idea behind that this is must have for every team tools, something like this plugin or something like this tool. So because the games, they aren't built only on the code and mechanics, they're built on attention to details, on keeping the workspace clean, on understanding what you're letting into your game world. So the Asset Auditor Pro is a small tool, yeah, I created for myself, and I'm sharing it with you. But it gives you something very essential for your project, the clarity. And the clarity in the development is where the real building begins. So please subscribe to my channel. Please take a look at my Asset Auditor Pro. I will include all the links in the description. And have fun making your own games, guys.